And we should be live. Welcome everyone to Brickitect Live. Hopefully that's where we're streaming at this time. Tonight we're going to be replying to some of your comments. In fact, I'm replying to a lot of your comments. We're going to do this one a little bit differently. I'm going to bring the chat up here on my iPad so I can actually see what's happening here. And
your comments.
Whoa!
We're going to do this one a little bit differently. I'm going to bring the chat up.
Who's this guy talking constantly on here? That looks like it might be me. All right. Everyone's showing up. Can I see the chat a little bit bigger than this? I'll be right with you guys. Just want to make sure this is all working properly. Okay, I can see you guys are saying. And we're going to start replying. I'm going to do this one a little bit differently. Can you guys see the screen? Yeah, everything's looking good here from what I can tell. I'm going to do this one a little bit differently. I'm not going to actually type in the responses. I find that maybe typing the responses takes more time than it technically should. So I thought what I would do is I'll just reply verbally so we can fly through these. I'd like to reply to not only all the comments from today's video, but also the comments from both of yesterday's video. So that is a lot of comments to get through. And I think that's probably the way to do it because you guys just don't want to see me sitting here typing and misspelling and having to backspace constantly. So we'll try it out this way for once. If it doesn't work out, we'll just go back to doing it the old way that we used to do it in the next one. So you guys will have to let me know at the end of this video if you happen to leave a comment on it. Let me know which route you want to take. But we're going to start right here. This is the first comment from Stickbot with Stickbot, who says, Studio Tech, hey. Okay, some of these, I don't know how I reply to that. You know, it's just like, yeah, Studio Tech, we got an tech for everything. That's just the way we roll around here. We got a lot of people showing up here. Thank you guys for taking time out of your evening to hang out with me. We're going to be replying to, if you left a comment today, probably replying to your comment. If you left a comment yesterday, probably replying to your comment, assuming that it's replyable, if that's a word. Replyable? Yeah, it's a word. Bus Stop Guy says, yay, the homeless Lego sets have a place to live. They were very much homeless for about 5 months or so. It's just sitting on my desk. You guys have seen my desk in the past. Every time I tell you not to look at it, I know some people are looking at it when I walk past it. It was brutal. So I'm happy to have my desks. I would say it's cleaned off, but it's not. Al King, or AI King maybe, says, you seem desperate asking others for items, like how you ask people for packages. Nothing is free in life, like how they got their P.O. box. Nothing is free in life. Even Christmas gifts, kids should pay for. Wow. Okay. I don't remember being desperate and asking people for items. How they got their P.O. box. Should I spend any time on this one? Even Christmas gifts kids should pay for. Man, I'm glad you're not my dad. That's all I can say to that. We'll move on. In fact, he even left the message here twice. Let's delete one of them. He wanted to get that message out there. How about that? Even Christmas gifts should pay for. I'm sorry if I seem desperate asking you guys for things. I honestly don't feel like it's that way. I opened up a P.O. box. I didn't know if anybody was ever going to send us anything. It just so happened to be the case, and I do mail time videos. I don't remember even, this was the video from yesterday. I don't remember desperately asking anyone for items in that video, but who knows, maybe there's a part of it that in me making the video and editing the video that I didn't see, but seems unlikely. GT Animation says, I know you said it looks better in real life, not to be rude, but I think it looks a little messy, and I agree with you that Star Wars takes up space, and it may look better without a few. Yeah, my goal with the thing up there, I can see how you think it looks messy. My goal is to have it completely filled. Like, I don't want a free inch of space on that shelf. In fact, I think there's a lot more stuff I can fit on there. I want sets on top of sets. I want the thing to look absolutely nuts, and that's kind of my goal with it. If you're a little OCD and you like to have your stuff all together, and you know, I'm typically like this. If you want to have everything nice and orderly, this probably isn't the shelf for you, and to put it into Star Wars terms, but I'm digging the way that it looks, and I want to put some more stuff up there. Plus, I don't want to put a new shelf up anytime soon, so I need to add some more stuff up there. Let me acknowledge the chat here. We got my boy Brickdalot. Brickdalot says Scrooge to Mr. AI King, or Al King, who thinks kids should pay for their own Christmas gifts. Pretty brutal. I might try that out this year, though, because we usually get Clark quite a bit of stuff for Christmas, and, you know, make him pay for it. He can use his YouTube earnings from his Clarkitect channel. We got Ginblade, of course, Lego Freak here, the #1 and #2 moderators. I won't say in what order they are. Oh man, I can't even tell you all who's all here, but let's keep going here. I appreciate you guys again hanging out with me. Let's keep rocking this out. Next one is from my boy Zoitorg Roastmaster, possibly the best name on YouTube. It says Brickitect, Clarkitect, Roastitech, Trainitech, Roxytech, Mamatech, Gregatech, Shelfatech, Snackatech. So any other names? There's lots of techs to come. We'll see. TK is a beast. Says you should start a Trainitech channel. Man, if I got $1 every time I heard that comment. Speaking of Trainitech, if anybody, please, if you could please send me a package with a train in it, please do it, and then I'll make Clark pay for it and send you the money. NC Custom says, I have like 12 rare system sets, all instructions, but one huge sealed set if you would like them. Please send us our sealed sets, please. I'm desperate. All right, I think we burnt that one out. Let's not do that anymore. Remcar Fonts says display looks great and good call on the black shelves. Thank you. Hopefully it was worth the amount of work that I put into it. Brutal, man. Brutal. I don't know if I said that in the video today. Brutal. Unless you like spray paint, but man, when you're trying to spray paint something that has so little surface area, I spray painted more of the air than I spray painted the shelves. Trust me on that one. Tammy W says, I think all the changes are looking great. Can't wait to see the artwork go up on the wall. Coming soon. A lot of people were calling me out yesterday for being all secretive on Clark's super top secret thing that I bought him and the secret 15K contest stuff, which I can look at right now over here. If you guys could just tilt your heads that way, you could see it. But I want to reveal that when the studio's done. I feel like that's going to be like the thing that like the cherry on the top of the sundae or anything else you put cherries on. Spray painting is not work, says Brickathlot. I'll be the judge of that, sir. Patrick says, looks awesome, but I would have went with an IKEA 2-inch shelf, a little more money, but looks slick. If I didn't have to spray paint it, that might have been the route to go, honestly. Because I don't know how much more it would have been, but it probably would have saved me all the hours of spray painting and stuff. Did I miss his? I must have went backwards here. Catronia? Not sure if I'm saying that right. Clarkitect is just the cutest. I think so too. He's a little cutie pie. Joseph says, this shelf kind of makes me anxious, but I really enjoy the level you put it at. Yeah, the level that it's at, if that's what you're saying, it matches the shelves. I have it 18 inches from the ceiling, and it matches everything that's going around here, including the bottom of this windowsill over here. So if I happen to wrap the shelves all the way around the place here, it's going to look really sweet. I think ahead sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Bounty Brick says, something tells me you'll be spending $30 very soon. Yes. He's talking about I'm be adding 2 more shelves to this, and unfortunately, I'm probably going to be doing that. Bounty Bricks also says, Star Walker, Stry Striker. Greg, how long has it been since you watched Star Wars? I was waiting for this. There's no people in the world that I like to trigger more than Star Wars fans. And Clark comes up with these names for these Star Wars people and also sets, and then I love it when I say those things later. Like this is 5 months ago that we made these names up. And then people that obviously haven't been around that long, they come in and they're like, what are you... Jenny? Who's Jenny? What's Toad? What's a Stry Striker? And this is how you can identify that. But I was going to put a little comment in the video today about triggering the Star Wars fans, but I thought, no, we'll just let them go. I want to see how many comments I get like this. I guarantee this isn't going to be the last one. Ben Dominator says, the new studio layout is really coming along. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Ben Dominator. eShot says, please keep the Star Wars sets. I was just kind of keeping like everything from Star Wars Week built, and then it was on my desk, and I was like, I'm gonna put that up on a shelf. But as time goes by, I think some of those will probably get boxed up, I imagine. Joseph, on a comment from yesterday's video, says, on Xbox you can start recording on it without a camera unless you want face cam. That's good advice. The question is, how do I put that on YouTube? I'm sure I could figure that out. Nation of Bricks says 55 seconds. Now we have to check that out. What happens at 55 seconds here, guys? Is this going to be hilarious?
Put your hands up in the air just to see if you can reach it. Yes, perfect. These are actually close.
Oh, that's a good one. Yep, that totally worked. Crazy Brick says, love it. Darth Jackson says, LOL, train attacked. Those I can't really reply to that, so I'm just going to read them. Pancake Productions, welcome back to Baloney Tech, where we share a baloney collecting journey every day. Possibly a new channel. Finley says, well, anything but the BB-8 and the Star Walker and the Volkswagen Beetle. You know, maybe you can't help with the sets. Yeah. I'm like, he wanted to help, and you saw what happened when he helped. Don't let a 3-year-old help you with anything Lego related unless it's destroying sets, because they're very good at that. Dead Channel says, very cool that aren't homeless anymore. Yes. I'm glad to have a home for my sets. Hopefully they stay up there. They don't go jumping off there and wanting to go for a flight. Blade Master says you can add it to YouTube on Xbox One. Okay, I'm going to have to do some researchification on that. I was thinking about getting into either tomorrow or Saturday, getting into the dimension stuff. So we'll see what happens there. I just want to see what we have in there and stuff like that. Brick Maniac says, Shelf Attack is here. It's nice to see the rearranging is going well. Yeah. Although it does make people anxious with how clustery it is. QWE, or Q, says, hopefully the stuff doesn't fall. It's exactly what I just said. Hopefully it doesn't. We'll see. And if it does fall, hopefully Mrs. Bricktech's here to give a maniacal laugh at it so I can put it up on my channel. PJ Collect says, great update on the studio. It's really looking nice. Raising Clark Man right. Greg, is it real? Is it better to be a perfectionist or to be real? Clark says, real. Kid knows what's up. Also, I'm totally taking credit for Shelf Attack. You can have it. I'm sure someone came up with Shelf Attack before me. Woody says, you know I'm going to ask, is this the video for today? Brickatech Triggered's the new title of this video. Shelf Attacked, yes. We have all kinds of attacks here. We've got all kinds of characters on this channel. Speaking of characters, I was thinking about doing an official review on the Supreme Leader of the Cookie Army that we got in mail time yesterday. I thought that'd be kind of cool. People are always asking about Minifig Monday, so I thought, why don't I bring that back? Maybe not on a Monday, just do it. But we could show the Supreme Leader of the Cookie Army, King Cookie, and also his Cookie army that goes with him. Just have a couple. Sylvan says, I used to do stuff like that when I was small with my dad. Now I have homework. Clark has it coming to him here pretty soon. Galligade says, love seeing the update studio tour. I'm not keen on buildable figures, so if you need more room in the future, you can burn them. I mean, oops, break them down and box them. I'm kind of split on the buildable figures. I only ever get them when they're like on a super discount and I can get a deal on them. They're not that bad. They're okay. I mainly get them for Clark Man, but now you can see they're up on the shelf, so I don't think he'll be touching them other than the fact that he's going to see them more likely there. Initial Brick says, real is easier to say than perfectionist. That's true, too. Deadly Dragon, which has a cool spelling to it. Bologna Sandwich. How do I reply to that? Someone give me a reply to that. All right. What am I missing in the chat here? Anything crazy going on there? Just telling you that the Dimensions builds all have individual discs on the bottom, so you have to find the correct building pads. Yeah, I realize that. I was hoping that they'd have some type of distinguishing mark on them that says, this goes with, we have some Scooby-Doo ones in there, we have the Batman, we've got Wild Style, all that stuff. I was hoping they would show what it is, so I'm probably going to have to do some trial and error on that, which is not going to be the most fun thing to do, but we'll do it anyway. Bricksar says, couple of things. More Cameraman Clark, and it feels like a bologna sandwich. Yes. Cameraman Clark, he got the shot of, like, my side. You got to train him young, though. You got to work him up. Someday, by the time he's like 5, he's going to be whipping that ADD around and showing all kinds of things. BFAB says, great video. Can't wait to see the finished product when you add the 2 other shelves. I can definitely wait for the 2 other shelves. I'm over it. Kyle says, looks awesome. Elna says, surprised kid. Oh, okay. This is from the video yesterday. Surprised kid. Yeah, that's what I could have titled it. Surprised kid. Not very descriptive, though. Junior 605, the 490th person here. Moving on. Hall 568 says, hashtag organized, yes. OW says, don't let Clark climb that. Well, he probably could. If he got up on the back of the couch, he could probably reach up there and grab onto that shelf. And if he does, hopefully it turns into a video. J Production says, love the studio update video. You guys are amazing. It's looking good. Thank you for that, J Productions. Brickster J says, love seeing these updates. Thanks. See, I knew there was somebody out there. I get a couple comments on these studio update videos, and people are like, oh, I love seeing what's going on there. I like seeing the changes, and that's why I make these videos. I feel like some people are probably like, wait, why aren't you guys building a Lego set? But it all kind of comes back around. This is our Lego collecting journey, and sometimes that journey involves putting up shelves to house all the things that we shared before. So that's sort of how that is. Lloyd NG says, everything looks so awesome. Great job. Thank you, Lloyd. Tate and Tang says, Clark. There you go. Clark is the best cameraman. Thank you for that, Taden. Very, very generous of you to say that, and very, very not true, maybe, but he's working on it. Graphic Brick says, interesting choice of shelving. Goes with the style of the box Lego sets. Are you thinking of adding another below, or maybe the minifinger frames? Yeah, it'd be perfect over there for 2 posters to go under there. Maybe a new art contest coming in the future. But there is space for 2 things. So we'll see what happens. The thing that I'm going to need most, I think, is more floor space so that I can put more regular shelves. So we'll all see what happens. Turbo Tank is reverse. Yeah, I should probably flip that around, I guess. That part of it there, though, to me feels like the front. I like the way it looks that way. It kind of feels like it's like the smaller head. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, like we'll just move on. Papa Bear says, finally a C-3PO, Papa Bear's favorite. King Cookie, mystery solved, and now we can play Dimensions together. Yeah, all 3 are true. That was a little weird in yesterday's video. I was like, oh, this one doesn't have a letter, and I was like, wait a minute. That one earlier said something about cookies. Let me look at this, and there you go. What happened to the Porsche? The Porsche is right there. I'm going to start building it here very soon. You'll see an unboxing video on Brickatect, and then you'll see random updates because I'm going to be building that in live streams that I'm just doing group hangouts where I don't have to worry about messing up in front of you guys and being all stressed out over that. Lukey Master says, oh, I already read that one. Lukey, I already read yours. Awesome Turtle Man. Awesome video. Hope more get added so that more videos will happen for the builds. Okay, I see what you're saying. Audio is good, man, says Millennium Brick. Yeah, in the beginning it wasn't. I was totally filming that, and then I looked, I'm just doing my thing, and I looked up, and I'm like, that microphone's backwards. It's because yesterday when I did a little bit of a voiceover for the other video, I flipped it around so I could show you what I'm looking at, and the microphone's very directional, so you want it facing you, which is why the audio in the beginning of the video today was absolute garbage, but the audio improved after that. James Marston says, Greg, my shelf, it's finally been put up. Clark, climbs up back of sofa, pulls shelf down. See? That's what I'm talking about. That's what could have happened. The shelf is awesome. Where'd you get it from? I got it from Target to some people. They're white, spray painted it black. Don't do that. Just put the white shelf up. Literally you put 5 holes in the wall using a 1/4-inch drill bit. You pound a couple other plastic things in. You put the shelf on, and you put 2 other 1/4-inch drills at the bottom, and you're done. It's like 7 total holes that you're gonna put in your wall. Addison Versus says, so far we just used 2 shelves from our backdrop for built sets. Maybe we need a completely independent shelf too. Did you see the new desk build? I haven't seen that yet. Will you think you'll want to join us for an hour or so on the evening of May the 4th? Possibly. What day is that what's that, tomorrow? What am I doing tomorrow? Possibly. Your evening's different from my evening, so I'm not really sure, unless you're talking about my evening. When you live in Japan, things are a little weird, so we'll have to figure that out. Ninja Master 1209 says, that looks pretty cool. Thank you. Finley says, hi, love the vid. Thank you for that. A lot of my replies here are a little weak here on these ones. Joshua Moore Golf, if they're called mini fingers, shouldn't it be called sig fings instead of sig fig? Sig fings is very hard to say. Mini fingers is easy for me to say. Saying sig fings is very difficult. Sing fings is easier. So maybe they should be sing things. Who knows? You mean Clark O'Donnell? There we go. We got somebody that's been watching the videos. Instead of calling me out for saying Striker and Starwalker, somebody says Clark O'Donnell, and I appreciate that. Robin says, I have shelves for my built Lego. I just don't have enough walls. I hear you. I hear you, man, because I'm in that position almost. Now that I've moved things around and I made a place for the super top secret thing that you guys probably don't know about yet for Clark Man, my wall space is kind of diminished. I had space for another shelf, but now that's going to be where the super top secret thing goes that I can't reveal because it's super top secret and I like keeping secrets from you guys. Jamie says, looks great. Thank you. Brick Pro Productions says, keep the BB-8 in the Y-Wing. I think if anything had to go down, it would probably be the Cantina. And then maybe the Clone Turbo Tank. I think I'd probably break that down just because it's a huge space taker. So, yeah. Alpha Ninja says, the studio is progressing well. Can't wait to see the finished product and finally see the built sets displayed in your videos. Yeah, you'll see them a little bit. I don't know if you can see them now. I think you can. This camera, which isn't a very wide angle lens, you can see the stuff like right up there. You can see it a little bit. So not too bad. What's going on here in the chat? Wow, I'm like way behind here. Yeah, let's keep going. I don't want it to... if I'm not replying to the chat here, it's because I'm trying to get through these as much as we can. Jacob Moonmox says, get rid of the tank / Y-Wing, whichever you like most. I vote Y-Wing, and Striker is way too big on the shelf, but it's up to you. Personally, love these kinds of vids. They never have to be perfect. Thank you for that, Jacob. I do like the Striker up there. I think that's a sweet build to have on a shelf, but it might be sweeter hanging from the ceiling since it is a flying object. So maybe I could take that off the shelf and have it just hanging somehow. The Y-Wing, I like the Y-Wing, so I don't know. I want to keep that one up there. Senate Boy says, you messed up on a good amount of the Star Wars names. Again, you're new here, so we'll give you a pass on that one. Hammy Hamtaro says, nice intro on the couch. Yeah, the couch might be one of our new set pieces. We got the couch set up. We've got this set up. I can be over here at this desk set up. We got options, and that's what I really wanted. I didn't want to always be in like this little corner of our studio where I couldn't like do anything other than this, so, and touch a wall when I move my arm like that. All those tech names are so funny, says Brent. Thank you. Lone Trooper, cool bro, wish I had the sets. I have a new Death Star cool vid. Oh, okay. You have the new Death Star cool vid. Thanks. Good luck with your Death Star. Hope you have fun building that. Blockmaster Cat says, the studio is looking great and Clark is such a good cameraman. Will you be moving the UCS BrickTech logo so we can see in the back? Yeah, that's on the... Where is that these days? Uh-oh. I think it's on the backlog shelf. At least it was before. Oh, I see it now. Yeah, I'm going to move it to like right at the corner so you guys can see it up there. Speaking of little accessories, I don't know if you can see in this video. Can you guys see the right below the light up there? Because we put Lego Lady 21's thing up there. You'll see in the next video, I suppose. Jinblade says, please sacrifice Star Wars, make room for Destiny's Bounty when you finish it, says a Ninjago fanboy, self-appointed, also appointed by everyone else. Elna says, I'm a master. Oh, at finding, this is for the blind bag video. Master at feeling the blind bags. That's pretty cool. Jinblade also says, Clark is still a great cameraman. You must be so proud. I actually am. I think he did a pretty good job today. The camera was on. It wasn't on the floor, and it was facing the general direction, so he did a decent job. Love Foxes says, Clark makes the best jelly bean impressions. That's funny. I'm a jelly bean. Beep, beep. Clark's a sheep. And Clark's meow at 6 seconds. Says, fat, slimy blobs, yay. Andrew says, wow, Clark, you were really fast and excited to move the Lego sets to the shelves. And he also said, hashtag Clark bird drop test. Yeah, the bird, luckily it was just the base of the bird, so no harm done. I could think of far worse things to happen, like the Volkswagen Beetle smashing in the ground, or the Ninja Dragon falling to the ground, or Mech Dragon falling to the ground and breaking. That could be worse. Daniel says, 5 yay. Camden says, hi guys, you give me more information on how to be a live chat. Yeah, look it up on YouTube. Just do how to do a live chat or live stream. Andrew says, yay, put the shelves up. Didn't you? I think I replied to you. Yeah, Andrew's going crazy with the comments here. Yeah, we did put the shelves up. Daniel says, hi, Brickitect. Hi. Cooney says, this is so cute, but also a bit weird. Sorry. Oh, I replied this one earlier. This is from the previous day. I said, that's the definition of Brickitect. Welcome. Cute, but weird. Cute, but a bit weird. Welcome to Brickitect. That should be our new intro. A bit, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. All right, hashtag Clarkman. Jedi Luke says, where is this? Oh, I replied to this one too. This is hilarious. The video that is titled, We Take Over the Lego Store. I put King of Prussia Mall in the title. I put King of Prussia Mall in the description, and I put King of Prussia Mall in the pinned comment, because I kept getting people asking, like, oh, what Lego store is this? Is this the one in Alabama? Is this in California? This looks like my Lego store. And I put the locations listed in the title, description, and pinned comment. I mean, I don't know where else I can put it. That's about it. I mean, it's everywhere. So it's the King of Prussia Mall one. All right, I think that's pretty much all I replied to. So now we're going back. This one is from Evan. I sent a letter, but it must not have come in by the time of the video. We got a couple more things today. We'll be doing mail time here on Saturday, I believe. So maybe it's in there. Jeff says, poor Aunt Tiff. She got pushed back because Clarkman put his Ninjago clock in front of her. So yeah, she definitely got pushed back. This one is from a while ago, so skip that. Clarkman, it's me, Clark. I really have no tolerance for that, so I'm going to hide this person. I really don't. I mean, I think it's all fun and games if you want to be Brickitect Chairs, or if you want to be, you know, whatever it is, official Brickitect Backlog, all the crazy names that come up. But when you call yourself Clarkman or have anything about Clark and you have a picture of Clark as your like avatar or whatever, I'm not down with that. So yeah, that's all I'll say about that. This person says 945 doubled without an L. Oh, okay, that was when I was asking what that letter said. I think it said your videos doubled my Lego collection, which I'm not sure how that is. I don't know how my videos doubled his Lego collection, but maybe it was he saw my videos and was like, I love that set, I'm gonna get it. And maybe that's what it is. It's the only thing I can explain. Sometimes these letters are a little confusing. Lego Man 123 says, I love that new setup. These are from the video. This is from the video yesterday called "Who Would?" What is that video titled? Some type of catchy title.
Hey guys.
Who would want a tour from this guy? I watched 1057 100 times. Oh, this is an old one. That must be. I think that's where Clark farted. MC the Austrian Brick Fan. I like your ideas for changes in your studio. The living room area will be very nice to hang out and chill after a hard day of filming and editing. Yeah, I'm excited to have have the layout kind of work. We got it down here, so I'm pretty happy about it. Battlefield Bomber says, love your channel, but I want to ask you if you could pick up the Lego brick that Clark drops because Roxy would choke on it. Yeah, Roxy has no interest in Lego pieces. She never has chewed one, never has picked one up, never has done anything with them. She's kind of over it, I guess. Dog Treats, on the other hand, not so much. Your Meme says, I have Lego Dimensions at home, and it's a very good game. I've never played it. I do have a couple packs. I have the Doc Brown with the train, and I have Krusty the Clown. And maybe one other one too. But those are the ones that I have. Awesome. You can call it Game Attacked. Yeah, it could be another attacked. The E with the I, T-E-C-T, doesn't work very well, though. I don't know how that would work. So let's keep going here. You guys want to keep going? How long has this stream been going right now? Is this getting too long? Let's see. Charlie says I have a ton of that Thomas Duplo stuff, and if I can convince my dad, I'll send it to you guys. Thank you for that, Charlie. I'm not going to ask you to send it desperately, as I tend to do all the time apparently, and I'm also going to make sure that we pay for it. The Random Zone says 946 was like struggled. I don't know what that is. You have to play, says Slowpoke Bro. Ludicrous Lego, I love Bricktech Gaming, even if it's not great quality. More Bricktech equals more happiness from your fans. Thank you for that, Ludicrous Lego. That's a very nice comment to leave. J Productions, love the mail time. It was one of the best ones. To me, Clark is growing up each day. You guys upload a video. He seemed very active and verbal in this video. Saying love. That was the first time hearing him say love. I think you should play Dimensions. I heard some good things about it. It's not the best Lego game, but it's up there on the list, and I would love to see gameplays of it sometime on this channel. Yeah, I mean, again, it's going to be like me just broadcasting on the TV unless we figure out something else. But I think for like just the time being, I don't think anybody's actually trying to watch my gameplay, especially if I do it with just Dimensions like that, just kind of showing what we got in mail time. I don't think anyone really cares if I just put the webcam on the TV and show it that way. It's just, I don't think that's the reason people are watching is what I'm saying. J Production says, I love the new studio look. You're the man. Thank you. Fernando, I love Roxy. Oh yeah, she's a good girl. Lego fan, I really like your videos. See, these are hard to comment to. I can't really reply back other than just saying a thank you. Josiah says, nice job so far on the studio. Mary says, are you going to put up the 379 roller coaster? I might get it. Or am I going to get it? Yes, I'm going to get it. It's going to be a brutal build. That is a vintage dog. Are you talking about Roxy or talking about the dog that we got in the hall? Because I don't know. TK Zabi said Lego should make a Lego duplicating Thomas the tank engine game for Clark. That would be really cool. Mike says, hey Greg, I've been watching Greg's World since you got Roxy. Thanks to her, I made the decision to get a Chocolate Lab puppy. Her name's Rosie, and she's now 7 months old. I see the picture there. And I was wondering if you could help me out. I have a few questions about her. Mike. Yeah, I'll have to reply to that one directly because I highly doubt Mike's watching this. But yeah, I can answer some questions if possible. Always help out a fellow Chocolate Lab lover. That one dude that plays games, would the gaming channel be a variety of games or just Lego related games? I think for now, Lego related games, it seems the most like relevant and probably the thing that people want to see that are subscribed to a Lego channel. So probably just Lego games. I wouldn't want to do anything that's like violent or anything like that either, because that's not the audience that we have here. Even though Grand Theft Auto is my favorite game. 5. BFAB says best thumbnail ever. Yeah, that one's. I was like, I had to do this. That's funny. Jesse says the sword goes on Jeremy's clock back, or you can just hold it like you guys did. I like him better holding it. Reggie says, cool, I love your vids. Oh, that's from an old one. That's from the UCS Bricktech logo. Future Brick Studio says, I think the wired word was doubled. Oh, the weird word was doubled. Yeah, that seems to be the consensus. Dalek says, I gave Clarkman the Hot Wheels, wink, wink. No, you didn't. That was Lego Freak. Dalek's trying to pull one over on us again. The Quickster says, could you make a video about your vintage Legos? Yeah, I need to do that. And anybody in the chat right now, don't say anything about the word Legos. You can say Legos if you want. There's no problems with that. Andrew says, please play Dimensions. Okay. Just for bricks. Fantastic haul. I didn't know you have much interest in getting him Duplo, but after seeing mobile vids when playing at Brickstar's Philly booth, I could see us coming, and Clarkman is in Thomas heaven. Yes, he is. In fact, I was surprised him getting back into Duplo. But when we were at the Lego store and they had that little Duplo set up there, it was just like a little table. He was really into it. He was into the stuff with Brickstar. And we got his Duplo stuff out when we came back, and he just started like really building with it and playing with it. And I was like, all right, maybe this is the time to get back into it, even though he kind of graduated from it, but he's now back and he loves it. So that's where we're at, and I'm happy about that. Whatever it takes to get him interested and get him creating is the most important thing. Can I make a separate channel for letters? Yeah, that's a thing that we've kind of struggled with on this channel. Is do I read the letters or do I summarize them? Do I take them out? The consensus mostly was that I should read the letters. Like half the people want me to read the letters. Like 30% of people want me to summarize them, and 20% of people want me to not read the letters at all. I feel like not reading the letters is doing an injustice to the people that spend the time to write a letter. As much as I think they're writing it so I can read it, I also want to share that too, because it seems unfair that, like, say you send something to us, say there's a package and there's a letter outlining that, what's in there and talking about things. I feel like it's unfair to read that letter but not read a letter from someone else. But sometimes I try to summarize them, either if they're long or if I just can make it a little bit more concise. I sometimes do that. So Yeah, I think a separate channel for the letters, that would probably be a channel that not many people would want to watch. But, it's just one of those mail time things. I try to make the mail times as short as I can, but sometimes they do run long. So we'll just keep working with that. If I have to do more mail times in the future, maybe I'll do that, or, I don't know. I don't know at this point. But right now it seems to be working okay. Clark with the pink Crocs, LOL Sigfig. Yeah, that's what it was. When he got at Sigfig yesterday, he had little pink shorty shorts on and pink shoes. It must have been the pink Crocs. I have to reply to this comment. It says, Greg, my 15K still isn't there. I think that's what they're trying to say. My 15K contest letter still isn't there. I actually got a destroyed letter in the mail this week that says 15K contest on it. Quite possibly the most latest one that we've ever received. We ended that probably 2 months ago, and we just got it. So I have no idea what happened or where it was, but I'll share it with you on mail time in the next video. Blade Master says, try a live stream while you and Clark play Lego Dimensions. That's kind of what I was thinking of doing. East of Brick says, Greg, I thought I'd bring it to your attention. There's a channel with over 100 subs impersonating Mrs. Bricktech. They haven't made any videos, but have commented on some. Yeah, I think that's probably hers, actually. The New Storyteller, hope my stuff is in mail time. I'm still not sure if it is. Coming from Australia, I don't know if we got it. 94% said it looks awesome, talking about the setup down here, or like the background. So that's pretty good, 94%. We'll skip that one. That's from an older video. The Gamer 1268 says, that's sad. I was trying to send you Lego Dimensions. Well, that's okay. We got one, so you don't have to send it. Maybe we can play online together if that's possible. Sacred Brook says that Kai clock looks awesome. I thought so too. Clark, every time he goes in his room now, he's hitting the top of it to turn the red light on. It only lights up for like a second, but he seems to do it all the time, and he has a lot of fun with it. So that's cool. Lego Adventure says my package was here. Cubby Elite says cool video. Dead Channel, great video as always. I can tell Clark loves Duplo stuff you got in the vid yesterday. Yes. Yeah, he definitely loved it. Toysorg again says, okay, I thought I subscribed to a Lego review channel, but I'm pretty sure I'm now subscribed to 3-year-old's Lego Duplo Thomas collection. Yeah, a little bit. This channel is, whatever we want it to be, I suppose, but it's mostly Lego, but trains have started to infiltrate, as Clark's interest in trains has. As people send us train stuff in the mail, trains naturally become a part of this channel, and that's probably going to continue into the future as well, I'm assuming, at least for now, because I can hear Clark watching Thomas right now as we speak. Tayden says, please make another Home Alone with Clark. It might be a while until that, but we're going to be shooting a lot of videos on Greg's World, so you'll have a lot of content there. Probably even more than what's on this channel. Although, I'm not going to be doing daily there, so maybe not the case, but you'll see a lot of stuff. Dead Channel, again, says, great video. Do I know the special... I do know what the special thing is. Love the studio so far. Keep up the great work. Mail time, yay, Jago song, says Livia. Blade Master says, play Lego City Undercover. I played that for 3DS. It was not a great game. Maybe I missed something. Chess says, nice spot for the train set. Yes. I think it's going to work out well. We got a huge place for him to play, and he's going to be down there quite a bit. Bus Stop Guy says, who cares if this is today's video? Anything for Bricktech is great. Well, thank you for that. That's very nice of you to say. Dragon Production says, Bricktech poster is like a shrine. It is. I like it. I like it with the light above it. Can you guys see it? I think if I kind of get out of the way here, you can see it. What's going on here in the chat? So Addison Versus says, it's May the 4th morning here at work Friday now. So your evening of May the 4th is going to be my morning of May the 4th. So I don't know if we'll be joining you, but we'll try. We'll give it a shot. All right. Let's see here. Nice video, doubled. Brick Pro Productions. C Prio and D2 made my day. Just a bit triggered. That's my goal. You Star Wars guys. I got to get you guys triggered. C Prio. I love that name. The letter is doubled, yes. Ben Dominator, this was a great mail time. A gaming live stream would be really cool, I think. He also commented, my other videos is looking really awesome. I had enough space. I would do something like this. Logan Chic says, yes, you did it. Okay. Bricksar. Clark loving the Duplo Thomas. Bricktech Challenge. Will the damaged letters ever end? I think not, LOL. I thought about making a video. Just a video called Watch Before Sending a Letter. Just that. Watch before sending a letter. Whether it's to me or to anybody else that has a P.O. box. It seems as though every single week I say to you guys, I say, if you ever, I hold up a damaged envelope that we get nearly every week, and I think tomorrow or whenever I do mail time, there's gonna be like 2 or 3 of them. I hold it up and I say, if you ever send anything other than a piece of paper, don't send it in a regular envelope because it's gonna get shredded. Send it in a bubble envelope. Do whatever you need to do. Just don't send it like this. And every single week there seems to be at least one that we get. So I thought about just making a video that says like, that I just say that and then I just refer people to that video. But I don't know. It's one of those things that I think is probably going to continue forever. And I just feel so bad when people are like, hey, love your channel. I sent you my sig fig or whatever. And it's like you hold the envelope up and it's just a shredded side of it. So the post office, I'm assuming, has tons of minifingers somewhere in their midst there. And hopefully someone's enjoying them. The purple shields are not shields. They're there to do with LEGO Dimensions. Okay, I didn't know that. That's good information. The pawn thing is pretty cool, especially with the limitations of Duplo. Thank you. That was my first Duplo mock, I think. Oh, no, I've probably made other ones. It's the first one I think I've shared. Rogue Clone Trooper says, Brickitect Gaming, I'm assuming. Lego for life. Hi, cool mail video. Love the Thomas. Wish I could send you something. Reese says, if podcasts are ever going to happen, then do it in the living room area. Good idea. That would be a good place to do it. Lego for life. Cool update. Thanks for the awesome content. Hit 100 subs yesterday. Might be live tonight. Bye. Okay. Cool. Hope you're over 100 now, and hope your live stream went well because we're a day late on this. Cookie Leader is I think it's the supreme leader of the Cookie Army. King Cookie is his name, I believe. You'll be seeing a review on him shortly. I think it'll be fun to do that. Galagade. Where do you begin? So many things. Firstly, great Duplo setup. My son would be very jealous. Secondly, great mail time haul. Don't know much about Dimensions. Have to watch you play it. Lastly, Hunter Red Ninjago clock is fantastic. You can always use Gorilla Tape to tape it to the door for him. That's true. I do have a lot of Gorilla Tape. I could tape it onto the door. I don't think he would enjoy it as much if it was taped there, but we could always give it a shot. Rogue Clone Trooper again. Connor, start a channel. I don't know what that means. Olivia Law, is this today's video? In that video yesterday, I don't know, I'm assuming most of you watched it. I said I always start the videos off. If I do one in the morning or if it's the second video of the day, I always start it off saying, this is not today's video. And I still get people asking it sometimes. That one was a joke, of course. OW says, so much room for activities. G. Hemi says, awesome. Love these kind of videos. Seems awesome already. Hemi says, Greg, here's a little pond which I built for him. Clark says, I built a pond. Yay! Me. Clark, be honest with me. Who built the pond? It was Clark built it. I just took credit for it. Let's see here. Brickmaster Films, YouTube. Didn't get my notification. Come on, YouTube. Game Attacked. What are you planning at 20K? I'm still up in the air about that. I've got to make a decision here pretty quickly. I don't know what I'm going to do. I had one thing in mind, and then I switched it, and now we're running out of time. I'm going to have to figure out something. Lego YouTuber who builds Lego with the Bricktech logo says, week 4, still my letter has not been in mail time. Unless you live in, like, on the moon, I don't think we're going to be getting it. I don't think even stuff that comes from Europe or I don't think anybody's waited 4 weeks for it, but I guess there's a possibility. If you're in the United States, there's not a chance that we're getting it. It probably got shredded at the post office because there was a minifinger in it. Brantley Foil says, could you ask the post office for Brantley Foil? No, I can't really ask anything at the post office. Ever heard of a family-friendly game, GTA 5? It's very fun and appropriate. Yeah, I should consider streaming that. I'll have to check it out. What's my address? If you ever want to know what the address is, it's in the PO. I almost said it's in the PO box. Yeah, check in my PO box. That's where my address is. It's in the description to all the videos. Building Hawk says the word is doubled, of course. We need Bricktech Gaming, says Menda. Woody Hall, the C3PO that you have might be really rare and costs $50. It's probably not. I doubt it. Joseph says more filming space equals more places spread out, so I'm okay with it. Brantley again says my mail is not coming a month. Again, we're probably not getting it. Senate Boy says you should play Lego Dimensions, which we are. Lego Gaming Channel says yes for me. Wow, we're really getting into this. I feel like I'm just glossing over these at this point. All right, let's get the Maniac here. Maniac for Brick says, I have a ghetto setup as well, despite trying an Elgato capture card in the past. I guess my laptop can handle it. So much mail today, I just wish kids, pay attention when you said minifigures cannot be sent in envelopes. We all want to ship cheap, but better secured than lost. Yeah. There is a way that you can get around it, though. If you do want to send in an envelope and you have no other options, take packing tape and put packing tape all around the outside of it, almost laminating the envelope that it's in. Because then when it goes through, there's no way it can shred because all that tape's going to be on there. So tape the whole thing front and back, and you could probably get away with it if you didn't have anything else to do. QWE says the Dimension stuff is fun. Mr. Dan says roses are red, violets are blue. Why don't you check out Lego set 75072? What is that set? Does anybody know? Lego Dimension servers are getting shut down. I think it's not even playable about now anymore. I think it's still playable. Buy Marvel Superheroes set, Marvel Superheroes 2. It's really fun. You have a PS4 that maybe you can chat sometime. I do have a PS4. For some reason, I never got a notification. You're the second person that said that. Tydon37 says, looks like the Canada box from Stefano watched your Easter egg hunt. Too cute. Yeah, that was we gotten into that. We cracked into that one last night and started eating some of the chocolate from there. Mr. Cheese says, Bundudu is my favorite ninja. Reference to the video. Gaming 901. I think the word was evolve. No, they're saying it's double. I think it's double. Lego Master 7, Snack Tech Mail Time, and maybe starting a game channel. Is it my birthday? Maybe. Yeah, I hope you went something better than that for your birthday than a gaming channel from Brickatect. Lego School. The poll has 100% on selling the hat. I would totally buy one. Oh, I have to go back and check that poll out. I'll have to see what's going on. Oh man, this is getting really long, guys. Should we keep going here? Should we keep going? Need some water. Keep it coming. All right, let's go. Yes, looking forward to seeing it. I'm assuming the gaming channel. Bricks for Life says Studio Remastered. That would have been a cool title. I always love it when people come up with really creative titles for videos. Jakey says Weekly Lego Dimensions. We'll see. Foxy Gaming. Who remembers Sauerkraut? Edit. You should buy Lego Dimensions Portal level pack from Amazon. It's retired, but still cheap on Amazon. That's a good idea. Sauerkraut. I'm glad you remember that. You're someone that's been around for a while. Blank Blank says those little Thomas and Friends trains are also from Busy Books. Yeah, I'd like to find more of those. They're really cool. Clark's been playing with them. Mrs. Brickatect was checking them out too. We got 3 of them. They're really cool. It's like the smallest train that we have for Tommies. Even the minis are bigger than that, which is really interesting. They kind of remind me of Micro Machines. If anybody's as old as I am, if you guys remember Micro Machines, that's kind of what it reminds me of. Lisa Hart says, are you ever going to make a Lego Transformers MOG? I've seen people make them. They look fantastic. I don't think I could compete with that, but I could certainly try. Lone Trooper Productions says, nice best Lego game ever. More of these vid. Oh, okay. Thanks. PJ Collects. Mitchell is the man with the Cookie Army. Mitchell is the man with that Cookie Army General. That thing is sweet. Also, what are my odds my wife will let me put out one of those Lego minifigure clocks in our bedroom? I didn't know I needed one of those until now. That's a great comment. Oh yeah, you totally got to get a minifigure clock for your bedroom. Just replace your typical alarm clock that you use, like that you use to get up for work, and then use that Lego alarm clock and see how many times you're late for work this week. Alistair Clark says, is it Kinder Eggs or Kinder Eggs? I know nothing about them, but I know they are really popular. It says they're legal in the U.S. as the FDA thinks they are a choking hazard. Yeah, I can believe that. I mean, anytime you put a piece of plastic inside a chocolate, I could see somebody just popping that whole thing in their mouth and choking on it. I mean, it's a big egg, though. Kyan Zane fan 300 says, Clark singing Somebody Has to Be the Favorite from Journey Beyond Sodor. That made my day. I saw this comment, and I went back and checked that. And I don't know how you got that, but you're right. I was like, wow, how did you get that? Because it was that song. Nathan says 947 most likely doubled. Yep. See, everybody, see how you guys save me? And if you guys, I've said this before to people, if you're ever doing a mail time video and you're ever struggling with something, just put it up at the camera and say, hey guys, I don't know what this word is. I can't read this. It's probably my fault, not yours. But what is this word? And people will come together and they'll find out what it is for you. Fat Slimy Blob says, Clark, man, and Brickatect Games. Lego Dimensions is dead, says Mikey. 1430. That sword goes with Kai. I don't know what happened at 1430 though, but we're going to move on. 200th. Awesome, man. Your 200th. Congratulations. Bus Stop Guy. Wow, I think gaming channels are bad usually, but I would pay to see you on a gaming channel. Well, you don't have to pay. You can watch for free. The Alster 456. Greg, you are going to play Lego Dimensions. If you're going to play Lego Dimensions game, when it comes to the Doctor Who level, don't let Clark play because one part of the level has weeping angels that may scare Clark. I don't know if he's going to be a part of the gaming thing, but maybe. We'll see. I don't know if that would intimidate him or anything. I don't know if he would really make the connection. So they're about the coolest part of Doctor Who, though. Probably not suitable for a 3-year-old. Stone Master says, cool. Ginblade says, dusted, maybe. Oh, that's for the word. It's doubled. 99% sure it's his double. Maniac says, funny, I was recording this morning for gaming videos. Believe it or not, Galador is to blame. Come on, Lego. Charlie says, please read my whole letter when it comes, and please don't say my last name. My mail will come on May 4th. Please wait, please. All right, we'll do our best there, Charlie. The Gonk Droid. Are you doing a mock contest for 20k subs? Maybe make it Thomas and Friends theme. I don't know if I'm doing a mock contest. I feel like I've done what I did a mock contest. I did art contest. I've done like a shout out type thing. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'll take some ideas though from people if anybody has any ideas. We'll see. Slimeds says, yay, 10th. Moving on. Hall 568 says, cool title. Germo says, please do a gaming channel. Yeah, that's it's kind of, I'm not going to do a gaming channel. If we do any kind of gaming, it's literally going to be like, hey, here's that Dimensions game we were talking about. This is me playing it. If it goes beyond that, maybe it will. I definitely see us doing some type of gaming stuff when Clark gets a little older that we're doing together. So like if we're doing a co-op Lego game, that would be pretty cool. But I can't see myself just doing a gaming channel, although it would give me a reason to play video games because then I could justify the time that I'm putting into it by saying, this is for videos. That's why I'm doing it. So maybe we'll see. This Ant Build Stuff, which is a cool name and a cool picture there. This Ant Build Stuff. When I went shopping for my 2-year-old nephew, I found Duplo very expensive. Yes. Last week we were able to find a ton of Duplo at a thrift shop for $5. That's probably what the guy did that I paid $85 for. He probably went to a thrift store or Goodwill or whatever, saw a big bag of Duplo stuff, including all that Thomas and stuff. That was probably some kid's collection. He probably bought that for $5, $10 or something. And then he put it on eBay and made $85, which is why he took my offer. I imagine that's what happened. Alpha Ninja says, salty is a bit salty. He didn't show his face, which is funny. Hall says, sweet. Yoda Master, Brick71, do you keep your boxes? And if so, why? Love your channel, by the way. Yeah, I do keep all my boxes. It's just one of my things that I do. I keep boxes. I don't keep the bags when you open those up, but I put everything in Ziploc bags. I put those Ziploc bags back inside the box, put the instruction manual, unfolded, of course, inside the box, and I put it on these shelves that you see back here. So if I ever want to pull one of these sets off the shelf to build, like say I want to do a live stream right now and I want to pull any of those sets off, I just pull them right off, dump it out, and we're building. And I like doing it that way. It's like I consider it a library of Lego sets. So that's kind of why I do it. It's just, I can't throw boxes away. It's one of my things. Ninja Master says, please do a gaming channel. William says hi. And that's what people typically do when they want to be first and actually have their comment show up. Because the first comment, second, thirds, all those people, which there's usually like 5 people that say first on each video, they automatically go to like be reviewed, and I delete those. People that say hi, I typically delete those as well. It's just not a valuable comment. I know you're being nice by saying hi, but in reality, what you're probably trying to do is just get that comment out there. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure pretty much every Lego creator or any creator on YouTube kind of experiences the same thing. In fact, I've talked to people where they get frustrated even when people are like, great video, and the video's been out for 30 seconds and it's a 10-minute video. It's like, I don't know. There's really no reason to be first. No one really cares if you're first. There's really nothing to come from it, nothing to be gained from it. So just watch the video, enjoy it if that's what you want to do, and then just leave a comment, whatever that is, and hopefully something related to the video. But that's probably never going to happen. That's as likely to happen as getting packages or envelopes in the mail that aren't shredded. Both those things are probably as likely to happen. So as much as you kind of preach it. Blade Master says, wow, it's changed a lot talking about the studio. We're in the studio videos now. I think we finished all of yesterday's Bricktech Gaming Coming Soon videos, so we're going to shoot down into these ones if you guys want to keep this going, which we will. I feel like this has been going on way too long. I never want to wear out my welcome here live streaming, and sometimes it's like, I probably should have ended that like 10 minutes ago. But we'll keep going. All right. Where are we at here? Blank blank. Greg, don't do that smile like that in the thumbnail. I'm glad I kept going. That's funny. Brickster J, hey Greg, it's looking amazing. Can't wait to see the mini finger wall all finished. It's coming soon. I finished up a good bit of that last night after I was done with the shelf. And I got some stuff to put them up on the wall. So it's just a matter of putting them up on the wall. I do need a piece of red poster board because I want to make the poster board, or I want to make the mini finger wall or poster for the sig figs red with a red background. So you guys, when you look at it, you can see those are the ones that are sig figs. Should look pretty sweet. I also consider doing yellow too, because there's a lot of yellow in the sets back here, like my creator sets, which take up a lot. I mean, yellow is just like a lot of stuff in Lego's yellow. So I didn't know if I should do red or yellow for the poster board for that. I think either of them could look kind of cool. Looking back on it now, what I wish I would have done instead of black is I could have done one in blue, one in red, one in yellow, and one in green to match my Brickitect logo, and I could have had them up there like that. But then it starts to become a problem when I go to more colors. So, yeah. Oh, is Mrs. Brickitect here? What is going on here with Mrs. Brickitect? Let's see. I didn't know she was in here. Is she causing any trouble? I need you to reply back to me, Mrs. Brickitect. She's not talking any smack on me, is she? Let's see. Sharpshooter says, why would you sell such an awesome set? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, maybe it's because I picked something up at a yard sale or something, or bought it from someone. Geek Production says, the studio looks great. I saw some of the progress in your stream on Bricktech Live yesterday. Yes, that was a bit of a sneak peek, I guess. Building Hawk says, mail time ready. Already, probably, yes. I'm doing mail time now like Wednesdays and Saturdays or like midweek or something like that. Always dear. Oh yeah, she's talking smack about me. Typical. Is the secret a Thomas layout / track? Not necessarily Thomas. Charlie says, when is the next mail time? Probably this weekend. Fat Slammy Blobs. Man, I feel like I've said that name like 60 times now. Awesome 93%, not awesome 6%. How? This is not how math works. Forgotten Dreams. You should do a video showing off all the sets in the backlog. Studio's looking great. Love the changes, Greg. Yeah, I should show all the sets in the backlog. If you want to see them, I'll just lean to the side and you can see like 80% of them. Oh, that's an old one here. The Flying Dutchman went flying. I am a Dutchman. Yeah, that takes me back. Oh man, these videos, I'm telling you, day by day, doing these videos every day, looking back on just even ones from a few months ago, it's amazing. Just to look at like the things where we've been and what's been going on and stuff. Really cool. This is a video where the minifinger wall, let's just bring this up. The minifinger wall didn't even exist in this video. Wow. And I don't have a beard or anything either. Look at that clean wall back there. It's almost like that again. There's little Clark Man with the haircut. Man, those were the days. Okay, moving on. I can't reminisce. We got to move on. Mr. Cat Studios. What is Clark watches the video? Oh, what if Clark watches the video? I don't know. You're talking like a train in... I don't know what that means either. When is it going to be done? Like an estimation. Probably in a couple days. He also said, I wish I could help. Ol says, I love this so good. And this is where I started replying to people. So yeah, that's as far as I got. You guys can see where my reply is. This one I thought was funny. Conus 2002 thumbnail much. LMFAO JK. I said, trying to be like my hero. And Graphic Brick says, interesting layout, works well if you ever contemplate changes. I study interior design as a subject, so shoot me an email with floor plan if you want. And I said, thanks for the offer. You probably makes my space look awesome. And he replied back. So yeah, I typically try to reply to as many people as I can. Let me know what you guys think about this, the way that we did it here. I was able to get through a lot more of them than we would have gotten through otherwise without me typing. But I do like the ability to type this stuff, because if you're not watching this right now, you're never going to know that I replied to you. And I want people to know that I replied, because there were some things that I would like to reply to. So I'm definitely not going to go back and do that now, because it's just been, we've been doing this for far too long to consider that. How long has this stream been going on for? I wish there was a way to see that. But yeah, I think that's about it, unless you guys want to talk about anything else that we have going on here. We got 48 people here. If you want to ask me any questions or anything, now's the time to do it. I'll wrap it up with a short Q&A session if you guys want to do that. And I'll just look at it at my iPad here. I just finished doing my editing on my Star Wars mock. It's a lot of work. Yeah, editing is probably the worst part of making Lego videos. I like every part of it. Editing I kind of like, but it's just so time consuming. And I'll tell you, the most time consuming editing that I do on a weekly basis, actually 2 times a week, is mail time. It's an unbelievable amount of editing to do those videos. But they turn into something that's really cool in the end. I think it's just the fact that I'm taking probably, in a lot of cases, an hour worth of footage. And when you take an hour of footage and you cut that into what could be 10 to 15 minutes, that's a lot of just viewing the footage. It's a lot of cutting it. I go back and watch it again to make sure it's good. It's just, it takes time. So one of those things. Mrs. Brickitect roasting me here says, I just got bored enough to see what Brickitect was up to in his live stream. divorced. Don't whatever you guys do, don't talk to Mrs. Brickatect in the chat, and make sure you don't subscribe to her channel because she doesn't have any videos up. I mean, who would subscribe to a person with no videos? I do want to, if you guys do want to say anything to her, let her know that you guys want to see Mrs. Brickatect Hates Brickatect video, which is the one where the dragon falls off the shelf and she just laughs at it. And I'm going to loop it over and over again with her laughing. So let her know that you guys want to see that video. That's going to be her first video that she has up. And I may have also convinced Mrs. Brickatect, and she can comment on this, when summer rolls around and we're doing our mail time, I'm thinking maybe we could do mail time together as a family. So it'd be like a family mail time. Let me refresh this. Let's see how many new comments we've gotten since we did this last one. Oh my goodness. We got a lot. Oh no, Bricked-A-Lot does have a video up, so we can't say anything about him not having videos. Jackhammer, you keep telling me you'll edit for me. I love your editing. If you wanna help me edit my videos, do a video of how you edit your videos. Do a behind the scenes type thing. I would love to see that video because your edits are awesome, dude. Just awesome. I know we just kind of do like the vlog style where it's not really a whole lot of that, and the way you do, you're showing things, you're doing different zooms, and you're doing focus and things like that, and I like that. But I think I could integrate some of that into my vlogs. I just want to see a behind the scenes thing. So if you ever get the chance to do that, I would love to watch that video. In fact, I would promote that video to everybody that watches my channel. Be like, hey, if you want to see how to edit a cool video, Jackhammer's the way to do it. So totally do that, man. Mrs. Brickatect says maybe if you play your cards right, Brickatect. All right. Well, we'll hope for the best. So when you guys send stuff to Mrs. Brickatect in the mail, which we'll desperately beg for now, she'll actually be there to receive it and stuff. She's gotten all kinds of things. She's gotten chocolates. She's gotten Sensies. Who knows what else she's gotten? Oh, she's got Valentine's Day cards, all kinds of things. Clarkman obviously gets the most stuff, though. Oh, here's one I'll address from Tom. Mrs. Brickatect is a hottie. How did Brickatect get so freaking lucky? LOL. Well, it's certainly not my looks, so we'll just say it's my charm. It's probably not that either. How are you going to do videos with Clark when he grows up? Same way we do them now. It's just going to be like things will change, I'm sure. I'm sure, mini fingers might not exist anymore. Maybe he'll be building more. I don't know. We'll see how things go. I'm pretty sure that we'll always be doing videos together. I'm pretty sure we'll be building together. We'll be spending time together. If his interests stay in Thomas or Lego or whatever they are, I'll follow him into whatever he wants to do. I don't know if Lego is going to be his thing. I can hope so. I would think so. I think back, if my dad was me, like if I had a dad, say I was 5 years old or 10 years old, even anywhere in that range. If I had a dad that had this and does what I do, I would be so stoked. A kid could be so lucky. So hopefully he stays into Lego, and I just think it's gonna be an awesome time for us to share it together, and I could see him growing up and us just doing these videos as time goes by, and it'll be fun to look back on these times. So yeah. Oh, Mrs. Brickatect says no one needs to send her anything. So don't send Mrs. Brickatect anything. One by One Brick says Lego is so cool. I agree. Clark should have his own channel. I think he will. He'll probably have his own channel at some point. Whatever he wants to do in his channel, he can do. I'm going to help him edit the videos, but I'm going to give him a GoPro or whatever. Let him film whatever he wants to make. We'll see what it turns into. When does Clark go to school? Probably, I don't know if he'll be going this fall, because he won't even be 4. Probably when he's 4, I would think. Maybe sometime next year. So that's going to be a bummer. I kind of like having him around all day. That'll give me a chance to maybe do some different style videos for you guys, though. Once he goes to school, I could probably start working on more mocks, which is kind of a direction that I want to take this channel in the future. I want to do more artistic things. Like, I kind of want to buy sets and then make my own things out of them. We'll call it an alternate build or a multi-build or a mock, if you will. So that's what I would like to do in the future. And maybe spend more time on those things. I don't know. We'll see how things go. Oh, this is like a Mrs. Brickatect Q&A. I'll keep it going just so you guys can talk to Mrs. Brickatect. I could report on what she's saying, though. Jackhammer's stoked to see my mocks. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be. I probably do a lot of different stuff. I know you do a lot of houses and things. Or buildings, I should say. Any final questions? I'm going to wrap this up here very shortly here. Any final questions that you guys have? I'll let you look at some different comments here. Let's get one final question out here. Jinblade says, do some Jago mocks. Jinblade and the Jago. Since Clark will be in school, you should use that opportunity to start your city. I'm starting my city even when he's not in school. My city's going to start right behind me here. You guys see this? You guys see this table? My city's going to start there. My city is, or maybe you're talking about an actual city, but my city is an amusement park. It's not going to be a city. I'm going to call it a city because that's what people call their layout that they do. But mine's going to be an amusement park. Any last question? I'm going to take one more question. Maybe a couple. I'll answer these ones. Greg, are you ever going to take Clark to Hershey Park? Absolutely. We're going to be going to every theme park you can imagine. It says, that's what I'm wondering. How are you going to do videos when he has to start going to school and is too busy to do the videos? School's over like 3 o'clock, so we'll probably just do our videos in the evening. Like, well, it's not that hard for us to shoot a video. The time-consuming part is editing it. So in the evening, if we make a video, then I'll edit it up and it'll be up the next day. So it's really not that hard. I'll probably be doing some videos without him. I'll be doing other things. I mean, the thing is about a channel like this, where we're not just doing Lego sets, we're actually sharing our journey and our collecting journey. That's going to evolve over time. So what that turns into, I don't know. Things are going to change. Certainly things are going to change. And we're just going to be together on those changes, and we'll see how everything kind of pans out. We'll end on this. What's the biggest deal you ever had? It has to be the Boost and Ninjago Destiny's Bounty set. That was the best deal that I've ever gotten. I mean, excluding yard sales. If we're talking retail, I mean, yard sales, the best deal I ever got was probably the $5 Bionicle bin, which was a complete, like, tote full of Bionicle. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of them. That was probably my best score there. But my best retail score was definitely Destiny's Bounty and Boost, which I got for like 50% off. Although I think this Striker was like 53% off. But yeah, about half off is the best that I've ever gotten on Lego sets and a retail environment. And that was non-clearance. Clearance is a whole nother thing. You can regularly get 50% off. So usually like right around 50% is the best that I've done. So I think I'm going to wrap it up on that. I think this video has gone on long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, I didn't type in the comments, so let me know what you think about that after you watch this or whatever. And we'll be doing more of these in the future. If it's like this, maybe I can do them more often because we can just crank through them. And I'd like to do that. So if this is something you want to see in the future as well, just let me know that too. And I'm going to wrap it up on that. So thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, we'll see you in the next Infinity stream here.